Actually, I was really very grateful that I was asked to do the seva, especially for Ma, because it gave me a great opportunity to contemplate my journey, my spiritual journey. And let me tell you, I was born in Guatemala, Central America, born and raised, and that's mainly a Catholic country. So, but at age 12, I remember wondering, there must be a little more than this, because I believed in reincarnation. So my spiritual journey sort of started there. And then I went to college in Missouri, to a private school there that was Presbyterian. So I experienced that religion very faithfully. And so I traveled and life went on. And I came to live in the United States 60 years ago. And then I started to really question, where am I going? What is my life all about? So I have taken 4 pilgrimage visits and trips to India. And I lived in an ashram, stayed there for over a few months. And so I have really, really been through quite a bit. And I read a book that was very interesting. It was called The 5 Women Saints of India. And I have had the privilege of visiting with some of those saints, and among them was Anandi Ma. So when I heard that she was available in the area, I wanted to meet her. And I was so impressed by Anandi Ma. And the reason I was so impressed was because she's probably the most humble person I have ever met. And I truly believe that only humbleness will take you to God. And also I could really feel how pure she was and how loving she was. But the most incredible thing is how detached she was. So I thought, this is very interesting and I'm going to explore it. So I came to receive Shaktipat with Anandi Ma a few years back and visited her every time she was here and did the fire ceremonies and the pujas and everything. And life was going on until last December when I had an epiphany. And it changed my life. I was coming into the hall and Ma was walking out. And I don't know what moved me, but I said, Ma, what mantra should I be doing? And she looked at me straight in the eye. She got very close to me like this. And she put her hand up and she said, Ram Ramaya Nama. And at that moment in time, I just felt like this white light went into my heart. And I knew that when we get Shaktipat, she expects us to do at least 5 malas a day, which I did off and on like this and that. But after that day, I started to test this new power that I felt was in the mantra. And I experimented, and every time that I had a vasana, a samskara, a pain, whatever you want to call it, I would sit down and do the mantra, and by miraculous power, I mean, it's so visual, that by the second mala, everything started to be peaceful and powerful, and I felt like a shield was protecting me. So then it got to be really intriguing. I wanted to do more and more malas, because the more I did, the more stable and even I became. So my life has changed dramatically. For so many years, it was just the same, no big change, the anger busts, the worrying about me, feeling sorry for myself, blah, blah, blah. But with this new power of the mantra, it's so incredible that I have been able to change many of my vasanas or samskaras or whatever you want to call them. And I am so grateful to Ma, because I can now see her past her personality, and when I see her there, I see full consciousness, divine power, and God sitting there. And I get so emotional because I know that she's the one that's going to hold my hand and help me cross the bridge when my time comes. Sitaram.